Hey guys, so today we are heading up to Valencia to Six Flags Magic Mountain. Craig's not done this theme park before, and I have briefly done it. So the last time I was in this park I was about 7 years old. It's majorly like DC themed, so there's a Batman ride. I was in the queue for the Batman ride. It was really hot, big queues, and they had them little spritz like ventilation things to like keep you cool, and I don't know what it was, whether it was the heat, it was them, but next minute I'm passing out on the floor, ended up in hospital, and they found out that I had asthma. So safe to say, and we didn't go back to the park that day either, so I haven't actually been since. So yeah, that was like a surreal experience, and I got to see like the whole medical sector. They looked after me really well. So yeah, so this for me is like, I want to go back and get on that ride and conquer these. And Craig has no idea what he's walking into, do you?
No. I want to know where I'm going because the sat nav's gone off now.
Yeah, I'm on the sat nav. It's still 3 miles that way. So yeah, I'm excited to see what this is going to be about. So we've got about an hour drive now. The views on this drive are just so pretty.
House on the hill. Houses.
Time to try a new flavour. This is Mango Foxtrot. C4, please bring this to the UK. For those of you that like the pineapple head, this better, tops it. And obviously pineapple heads for reorg. This is for the Wounded Warrior Project, which is another amazing word's gone from me. Cause, there you go. So yeah, we need this one in the UK as well, because this is so we are about 10 miles away from Magic Mountain, and the views have just been amazing. We didn't come through LA. We didn't want to go through LA and just get stuck in traffic and stuff like that. So we basically come up and sort of around to Pasadena that way. And I think Craig especially is really glad we did it this way, because the views have been something else. Just driving through sort of like bits of mountains and stuff. You can see they've just put the roads right through. So yeah, it's been really good so far. What we're thinking.
There's a lot going on. It's going to be a lot of walking.
So they have got a water park, but it's currently shut at the moment. It's not season. Knott's Berry Farm had the same there. Soak City, so this is harbour something. Yeah, it's not season yet. Soak City is the same, which was at Knott's Berry Farm. But there looks like there's a lot of big roller coasters here. So Craig's worst nightmare is what?
No, they're alright. These will be middle school. Just fucking.
And they're on a what?
Field trip.
Because Craig's got mega American.
What would you call it?
A school trip, because I'm British.
Nope, field trip.
So we're in. No idea where we're going.
Someone's not planned again.
I'm sick of planning. So we're just going to go with the flow. Let's see how we get on. So this is the fun one. You don't know what rides are called, where they are. We're just following signs.
Not a clue. X2 we're going to.
We were going to go on Classic Revolution, but we overheard a conversation that it was like the oldest ride in the park, but it always has the longest line. And obviously the park's just opened, so we're not going to go for the longest line queue right now.
There's only one carriage worth an extra long wait time.
So
we'll see what this is.
Also, so it's called Magic Mountain. It is
We're just walking up hills.
We're just walking up hills. So bring your case your pants and your walking boots. We're not going on X2 because it's got a minor delay, and right now, because we've got a long day, we're not gonna like stand in queues. Just gonna carry on exploring and see how we go. and Craig's got no capacity right now. Full queuing. Okay, so we're going on Tatsu. No idea, but
First roller coaster of the day.
what do you think?
Hopefully.
Hopefully. People are walking the other way, so
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh dear. Uh-oh. Oh no, that might be the exit. No, we're good. Walking away.
A bit like,
Yeah? Well, Galactica now, isn't it? Or Manta, yeah. So Craig has nearly killed a child. Just remember, guys, that if you've got people in the queue and you go past people to meet your friends in the queue, it is queue jumping. I don't know what just happened, but that might be one of the most terrifying rides I've ever been on. Can I have my glasses as well, please? Yeah. So, like Galactica, nice, easy, feel like you Peter Pan flying. That, thought I was going to throw up. There's a bit where, is it that? Right, it's this bit. So this bit here, because you're flying, it makes you go backwards. So you basically invert on yourself. And it is absolutely horrendous. I'm probably gonna wait for it to come round. But that, I thought I was going to, because you basically flip on your side.
for a while, yeah.
That. So you're now backwards on yourself, and then you come up. How did you find that?
Different. It's beautiful, given the scenery. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, it's a game changer compared to like Alton Towers where you're just over the park.
You can see absolutely everything.
The views are amazing. Like, we couldn't take our phones on, but the views are amazing. And you can't see. But this is, if you don't want to walk, there is a lift, so you don't have to go up the hills. So you can follow up from the hill. But yeah, the first ride, great. But as we were going up for the first hill, it was very much like this hits differently because of the views that you've got. So definitely ride Tatsu. And the guys on the controllers are singing. I think they were singing Barbie Girl,
yeah,
but
Barbie Girl variation of Tatsu.
In a Tatsu world. So yeah, it was great. First ride done. We went up there. It's very high. So that is one ride further than I've ever got in this park, so we are a winner. However, I feel horrendous now, so yeah, good start. But yeah, if you like roller coasters, then that is definitely one to do. If you get travel sick easy, don't do it. And also, do not have any sort of energy drink too close to that, because I think that's why it's rumbling on with me. Okay, so we're in a new area now. There's just a lot. Is that okay? I have no idea. I think this is this. So it looks like it's a dueling roller coaster. This is crazy. And it's dead down here. Okay. So we're doing this next, which I think is the dueling one. Where are you going?
Fuck, am I going?
Six Flags is committed to being a greener, more environmentally friendly.
So it's two at the same time. I am not okay. I'm a little bit white, that's why I've not got my glasses on, so you can see I am not great. Really good ride, really good concept. Craig's interested in all the cars. So it's basically you go around twice. So I didn't understand where the second car was coming from. So essentially it launches you once, and then you come into basically like into the West Coast custom garage, where you get like a hook up, if you like. Now, I never understood where the other car was coming from, but they're essentially you're waiting there for the next car that's loading for their first lap round, and then you go on the second track and you go again. So yeah, really cool concept, really good roller coaster. This is definitely a roller coaster theme park. It's not Disney. it's not, you know, I've not seen a dark ride yet. I think the most I've seen is like a rapids. But yeah, really cool, really good roller coaster. If you like roller coasters, I definitely ride that one. And then, oh, look where we're going. Because if this is candy, oh, it's short. Is it not open yet? But this area, you can see, pretty quiet. So we'll go on to the next one now.
Get some food to try and feel better, or?
I do not want food.
No food to feel better?
No.
Sure?
Positive. No, I'll be sick.
So someone sat in the big chair because someone just can't take the rides, unfortunately.
Not very well.
Not very well. Six Flags is getting the best of it. Again, we've just bought a packet of red vines to make someone feel a little bit better with some sugar. So we're just going to sit here for a bit, enjoy said scenery. The water park, it's closed. But all in all, good day.
So, no idea what that last ride was, but Craig is going to explain it to you.
Craig's got a full mouth of red vines. West Coast Customs was a TV programme. Don't know if it's still going now, but it was back in the day. Presented by Exhibit, and it was basically a car show for modified cars. They would effectively take in cars all banged up and then do them up for charity, or you get like celebrity guests, like I'm sure Justin Bieber's going there, got his car, etc. But yeah, good ride, very good ride.
So we're in like the superhero section now. And villains, obviously, Riddler's Adventure. And I have no idea.
Nice! More volunteers for the Justice League Reserve Team. That's awesome. In case you don't know me, I'm Cyborg, the youngest member of the Justice League and the team's technology expert. Superman and Batman already told you about the situation here in Metropolis. Well, it's gone from bad to worse. Now that we know where the captured members of the League are being held, we need your help to break in and rescue them. Are you ready to get out there and represent the Justice League? Let me tell you about your ride.
Looks like it's a shooter ride, sit down, thank God, because if it had been in the dark, like Hyperspace Mountain, roller coaster, I think I'd have been sick. So this is the only fun thing, we have no idea what these rides are, so if they're in a building and we can't see them, it's kind of going in blind, which is good fun.
Target and destroy the intruders. It's over.
Booyah! Nice job. Glad you're on our side. You are real superheroes.
That was super cool, I enjoyed that. I spent most of it filming, to be fair, because that was a little bit of a different one I've not seen. It's very immersive. How do you find that? Because it would.
Do you know what? That was very good. That was like a very good overlay. Like, shooting ride. Probably one of the best I've been on. If you're into DC, stuff like that, you'd absolutely love that. But yeah, no queues, no one's actually going there or doing anything, and no one's really here.
No, we haven't done it yet. We're close right now.
Stand clear, closing gates. Gates are closing.
Riddler's Revenge done. That's the most interesting ride I think I've ever done. Like, you can see the ride mechanism that he just showed you, where you sit in and you can kind of pick how you're on that ride. So you can either fully stand up, or you can kind of squat in a little bit. It can go a little bit wrong, as Craig's going to tell you now.
Yeah, so when he says it's locked, it's not locked for another 5 seconds, so you don't squat down to test to see if it's locked. When I got locked in the squat position, plus because the pads are here, if you've got earrings in, or big ears, or a big head,
He's got all three.
I've got all three. You are absolutely knackered. I literally spent the ride like this, trying to get my head out of the way.
But how do you find standing up?
Very quick. Standing up was weird. I felt like I could slip out at any point. And my abs in between my legs and my head was very dirty.
Weird sensation. It felt a bit surferish, so I'd imagine, I know there's one similar in SeaWorld. I think it's going to feel like that. Wasn't as intense, I'd say. So I think if I was sat down, if it was more like Nemesis, where you were sat down, legs dangling, then it would feel more intense. I felt like it took it off a little bit, which for me, I'm not feeling great right now. Actually was welcome. See. So yeah, that's this bit. This ride done. So we did the dining plan. So this is what we've got for our first meal, which is pulled chicken and pulled pork on a roll with a side of mashed potato with gravy, and then we bought a drink as well. So the dining plan cost us, I think it was $35, and basically you get a main and a side every 90 minutes. So we just got one. We did not Space Farm. We did the dining plan for two people, and we just found that, like, to get your money's worth, you're having to eat a lot. To get your money's worth, you had to eat 3 times. Whereas now, essentially, that meal would have cost us. It should have been $29 in total with the drink, but we ended up just paying $9 for the drink. So we got the rest free. So girl math, free meal. But essentially, for foot, we've just got to eat twice and we're done. How is it, Craig? Yeah, I definitely recommend the dining plan, but just get one and you can just share it between. The portions are big anyway, so you can definitely do it that way. That is to get up here. Going on the Ninja. The hill we just walked up justifies why there is that people mover there to get people up the hill, because I think of myself as like averagely fit and I'm out of breath, so now it makes sense. I need to walk on. Nearly, yeah. That's right. And that is Ninja done. Good concept of a ride, and utilising the fact that this is on a massive hill to its advantage. It's one of the first rides I've probably been on where you finish with a climb rather than start with a climb. So yeah, good ride.
Poorly maintained. In a park. What's the park? Basically, it's been forgotten about on this side. That's all you need to know. Good though.
We're now struggling because it's very much downhill and someone's knees hurting because old. All the way up there. You okay there?
Just fantastic.
So it's like 2 o'clock, so we are allowed to eat every 90 minutes, so we're back eating again. And we have done a couple of rides in between as well. So what we didn't know is we actually get all day refills as well on this. included in the dining plan, so definitely worth it. I would say, again, just get one between the two of you, just so you get your money's worth, really, because that, obviously, me and Craig are sharing anyway. And then we have got, this time round, chicken waffle sandwich and chips. A meal's normally between, so that meal without the drink should have been about $18-19 plus tax, so you're looking at like $20 a time. So we've made our money back already, and the fact that the drink's included as well, definitely worth doing, 100%. I went in the toilet for like 2 seconds and you come back with this. How much did it cost you?
$10.29. I had no price on until I got to the till and I tapped my card and I was like, shit.
And we have free drink.
Free drink. Fucking hell.
So we're trying to play the game now. So essentially the dining plan, which I said was like $35, we've had 2 meals on, which are about $18 to $20 each. So that's covered now. So we've had our money's worth on that. We've probably got 2 more time slots that we can eat on, because you can eat every 90 minutes. So we're kind of leveled that. So any more that we have is a bonus. I don't think we should have had the free drink as well, the unlimited refill drink. But I'm not going to complain. We'll take that as like a little Disney magic in Six Flags, pixie dust. So that, if we bought one originally and it was like $9 to just get a standard drink, so we're on our second refill now, so that's $18 that we've got back. Craig obviously just went and ruined it with a $10 monster. But now essentially tickets were, I booked them last minute, I booked them last night, so they were $70 each. That was booking last night. I think the further advance you book, the cheaper it is. So now it's a case of we're kind of level, so I think we're $10 up, so we're now trying to eat into how much their ticket prices were to get a little bit more and play the game. So we are $10 into getting back our ticket prices, so I think we're going to get some more food in about 15 minutes. Again, that'll be like $20, and then any more refills is $9 a pop, so we're doing good. But you can see how it's just definitely worth it if you keep on track of your 90 minutes to get some more food. So we're on last meal of the day. We probably could squeeze one more in, but we're gonna use this as the last one just so that we can have food tonight. So we've gone for the mac and cheese, probably the best portion we've had that's most shareable. So I would say that, you know, look at your options as well, because this one's probably more shareable than like the chicken waffle sandwich that we had. Obviously we just split it in half, but at the same time it wasn't as great a portion. This looks great. So we've got that with the 2 garlic knots. Happy?
I'm not the mac and cheese fan. What's in here?
Good?
Yep. You missed, by the way. Or everyone.
Oh well. Food all done. I would definitely say get the mac and cheese. Brisket one was the one we had, and it was really, really good. Definitely enough for 2 to share. We pretty much finished it, but it was like a nice size to share between us. You can find it. It also just, I think it's jacket potatoes as well. And it is the front of the park, and you go right, instead of going left towards Revolution, you go right as if you're going up towards essentially like where Goliath is and stuff like that, and it's on the right hand side. There's a sports bar near it as well, so I would definitely check that out because that was really good. So that is $20 that we are up now. We are over what we paid for the dining plan, and then we had another refill as well, so that's another $9. So we're essentially free money now, which is ace. So working our money back into how much we paid for tickets now, which is perfect. It is now, what time is it now, about 4:30? About 4:15. So we got here, the park opened at 10:30 and it closes at 6 tonight, and we're going to do one more ride. We haven't actually got them all done. The queues fluctuate. You can download the app, so we've been watching the app most of the day. So you can see sort of how the queue times are going, the wait times are on there. What's crazy is how they fluctuate. so you do have to watch like a couple of the rides that we got done really early on, like Tatsu, which I literally ruined my day. That's now got like an hour wait, whereas we got on it and it was a walk on. The Justice League shooting game that we went on, we walked on that, but then now there's like a half an hour wait. So I think because the rides are it's such a big park, people do stuff in sections, so it tends to like everyone clogs up one area and then the other spaces sort of space out. So like Revolution had like an hour wait when we got in the park, and Viper was like 20 minutes. Now Viper's a walk on and Revolution's like 15 minutes. So I'd definitely suggest just watching the app, just being patient with it if you don't want to wait. I think the longest queue we've waited in is 5 minutes. And we've not been really too fussed about what we get on, because there's plenty of roller coasters to get on anyway. So we're going to head down to Batman. This is the one that I passed out in the queue.
This one's for you, Harry.
So I'm hoping I can get through this. Tatsu basically just ruined me this morning. Absolutely finished me off. It took me a good 2 hours to recover from it. Definitely backward inversion's no good for me. But yeah, we're going to do this last one. Did want to go on Superman as well. That was the last one that I was kind of hoping to get on, but that has either been temporarily closed at one point, so I think the queues have been a bit longer because it went down for a bit. It's now 45 minutes, which we could queue like this time, but we just don't want to. We can always essentially come back another day if we want to, but we've got so many roller coasters done anyway, it's totally fine. Batmobile, we're going the wrong way. That way. Oh, okay, he's looking at the car. So if you are a big DC, he has to touch it. I'd say if you are a big DC fan, then definitely look at this park. Like the theming's really, really good. Loads of merch as well. So if it is your thing, obviously Universal in Florida has got most of Marvel. Disneyland over here has got Marvel Campus, same as Disneyland Paris. So if you're DC, then you're looking at Six Flags for that. Batman ride done. I would definitely say do not take too much notice of the ride queue times. I don't know how realistic it is for some of them. Don't know whether it's because it's coming towards the end of the day, but that was showing both before and after we got on the ride a 15-minute wait, and we walked on. And when I mean walked on, I mean we walked on to the front. There was 2 people and then us, and the carts weren't full either. They were just sending them off. So maybe just take the queue time, especially towards the end of the day, as like close, but I wouldn't say they are 100% spot on, which is a good thing, to be fair. So it was good. Did you enjoy it?
Very much so. Very much so. A good end to the day.
Very much a Nemesis style ride.
Yeah.
That one. So yeah, it was a good one to finish. I am walking out the park this time, which is good rather than being carted off in an ambulance.
There's a few hiccups.
Yeah, it nearly got me. I thought we were going home early at one point, but I got through it and I'm still here and I'm walking out. A little bit disappointed we didn't get to do Superman, but it is still showing a 45-minute wait. We don't know if that's how accurate that is, but essentially it's been a long day. So what I would say is if there's rides that you want to do, prioritise them and do sort of watch the queue times on them for when they're at the lowest point, because we didn't really know what any of the rides were. We just kind of went with the flow, and that was a super good day because we've got loads done anyway. So yeah, it just depends. If there's one that you really want to ride, I would make sure you get on that first and head that way. Six Flags Magic Mountain, all complete. Great day. Good day? Great day.
Good day.
Not a great day, good day. Really good coasters, really good rides overall. What I would say is, we're just trying to find the exit. What I would say is, if you are not a big roller coaster fan, so if you are going to Alton Towers and you are leaving the likes of Nemesis out or Oblivion out, this is probably not the park for you, essentially because that is all that is here. We didn't do the rapids. It was open and it was like, wasn't that sunny when we first got here, so we left it, and then it's been temporarily closed for most of the day. But then everything else, pretty much, besides like the kids area, it's just coaster after coaster after coaster, so just bear that in mind. Also, the amount of rides that we've done, obviously we've not shown some on camera, but there is some that we did not get done. Apocalypse, which is a sort of hybrid wooden roller coaster, it's now all metal, I think. We didn't get on that one. We didn't get on Superman. We didn't get on, there was another wooden-esque roller coaster as well. So there was a few that we didn't do. Twisted Colossus, which is, I think it's a dueling-like roller coaster one. So there is plenty of rides to get on. You do, like I said before, be a little bit more thorough with where you want to go. If there's rides that you definitely want to do, then I would say as soon as you get to the park, head that way. We didn't look at a map, we didn't look at the rides, we didn't know where anything was, which was a nice chilled way to do it. And then it depends what you're prioritising as well, because we obviously made sure we got our money's worth and stopped for food and stuff like that, so we could have got through a heck of a lot more. But overall, a really good day. Would you come back?
Yep.
So yeah, so great sort of help from Craig there. So yeah, great day overall. Six Flags definitely recommended, and that is us done for today. If you've enjoyed watching this video, then make sure you like and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye. Views plus Craig. I don't even know if the camera will do it justice, to be fair.